What's up, guys? My scariest moment as a singer-songwriter, the song that took me 12 years to write, and brand new music coming up. Stick around.
You finally said just one more thing, put a notebook in my hand, and said, now son, here's a road map, and it'll get you headed home again.
Alright guys, so I get asked from time to time like, hey, do you ever get nervous before you go on stage, or do you ever get nervous that you're going to forget the words or anything? And the answer to those questions are yes and yes. But those aren't my scariest moments on stage. Actually, my scariest moment on stage as a singer-songwriter is at the sound check. If you can set the scene with me just a bit. You're playing a gig and you've invited all of your family and friends, and there's people that you know and there's people that you don't know there. And they may be mingling with friends and maybe they're even mingling with your family, but there comes that moment. It's the moment where you go to do your sound check and the guy who's back at the soundboard goes,
"Alright, go ahead, play something."
And it's that moment, for me, that is the scariest moment of singing, songwriting, and performing. Because it's in that moment where, like, all the cards are about to be on the table. Either everybody's gonna know that you really suck, everybody's gonna realize you're not that good a guitar player, or people are really gonna like you. But it's that moment. You know, you can approach that moment a couple different ways. You can play a song that you're going to play for your set for the night, and then that song gets kind of like ruined a little bit. I guess you could also play a song that you didn't really have prep, but then there's a chance that you play it like crap, and then everybody goes, oh, this guy's terrible, like, let's leave. Or you can do what I kind of settled on, was you can have an old standby. And so let me grab my guitar here. The way I approach this, because it's such a scary moment, is you gotta have something cool to play during the sound check. And this does take me to some new music, and this does take me to some tips, so stick with us. Every time a sound guy over the last 10 years has said,
"Alright, go ahead and play
I
something,"
played this little riff. And it's not much, but it's got that little kind of like outlaw country vibe, and everybody's kind of like, all right, got a little ability, got a little movement, we kind of get the tone of what kind of music this is going to be. And I settled on that to try to avoid this scary moment of the sound guy going, hey, go ahead and play something, let's give it a run. And that's my standby. And so why I wanted to make this video is because I came across some advice from a couple of singer-songwriters that I really like, Eric Church and Chris Stapleton, and they made me kind of think about the way I was writing some of my music. And so I guess the first one is from Eric Church. I came across an interview where when he went to Nashville, he demoed 80 songs. Now, demo means before they get put on a record or get put on an album, they actually played through and recorded the whole thing with a full band. Maybe they didn't mix it down and all that, but they play through each song, and it's just to kind of give the record label like a taste of what exactly this record's going to sound like and what the songs are going to sound like and the type of vibe they're going for. Now, if you're keeping score at home, you're like, wait a minute, because Sinners Like Me was only like 14 songs, and he took 80 with him to demo for that record. Yeah, that means like 66 of them didn't make the record. And as I've been thinking about that, I've been thinking about how what's funny is to demo them, they would have to still be complete, which means knowing on your record you're only going to have 14 songs, tops, in today's music industry, at least in country music. You're only going to have 14 songs, and he still went through and wrote 80. He had to have been following through on ideas that he knew maybe weren't the best, but he was using everything. And it's really brought me to a place where in my songwriting, I've been trying to use everything. And when I think back, 10 years of playing at every sound check, I'm like, man, I really need to start trying to use that in a song somewhere. And so another songwriter that I really enjoy and really kind of study his work more so than just kind of listening to it is Chris Stapleton. And one of the things that he says is that sometimes he will play a song, he'll play music into his iPhone voice recorder, and he'll just kind of play guitar and just kind of enjoy playing until he finds something that kind of sounds like a song. And so just kind of putting those ideas together of use everything. I'm I'm to the point in my songwriting career now, I'm actually recycling lines that I used in past songs, and I'm bringing them back into new songs because I'm a better writer now than I was 10 years ago. And so not just recycling lines, but using all your ideas and finishing them and writing them, good or bad, and writing them to fruition and bringing them to a point of completion, because you just never know what you may be sitting on. I've been doing a lot of that over the last couple of weeks as well, and it's been really helpful for me. And so Lion Eyes, the song I'm about to play, Lion Eyes was a song that I actually did the opposite of what I believe to be like my best practice for songwriting, which is write your life, take an experience in your life and put it all on paper and then put music to it. But this song is actually like the exact opposite. Just music, using this guitar line I've been using in my sound checks, and then trying to find something that fits it to turn it into a song, so that I'm not just playing some guitar riffs during sound check, I can actually be playing a song. So once I had the music down on my iPhone, I was able to go back and write lyrics to this now existing melody. Got this new melody on my phone and I'm like, okay, now we need lyrics. And all I can think about is what I was going through on that particular day and what had happened on that particular day. I got into a conversation with somebody and I knew they were lying. Everything on their face was saying they were lying. And no matter what they were saying, they were just like spinning and spinning and spinning. And the story was getting worse and worse and worse. And I'm like, you are such a liar. And you cannot hide your lying eyes. It's just written all over your face. And it was there that I was like, that would be a good idea for this song that I've been trying to write. And so I just began to write the lyrics exactly as they were happening in my life. And so it just talks about the verses are basically somebody just completely telling a lie and then it being written all over their face. And we came up with this new song called Lion Eyes. I plan to record this in the next couple weeks and it's going to go on my second EP. And so those are my tips. One, use all of your ideas. Everything that you've ever kind of had, if you have to bring them back into new songs and recycle good lines and things like that. Don't let them go. Second tip is use your voice recorder. You can work both ways. Sometimes you got a really great idea for a song and it just needs a little bit of music. And sometimes in your free time you can just kind of play your instrument. Maybe it's piano, maybe it's guitar. I don't know, maybe it's like saxophone or something. Well, it's tough to sing and play saxophone, but you know what I'm saying. You can kind of get to a place where you get a little music and then find an experience to bring into that melody and put it on paper. And so this is Lion Eyes. It's short and sweet. It's kind of this rocked up type vibe once we get a hold of it at Ocean Recording Studio. Can't wait to hear what Justin Rogers, Jesse Gentry, Jonah Clayton-Mize, what they do on this thing, because they just always bring their best. So it's going to be great. I can't wait. But we'll play it for you here. Stick around. And so here we are, tiptoeing around all the truth be told that we both know now. You ain't busy, sleeping or working late, and you ain't got business out that way. I know just who you are. I know just who you are. So here you are, you play like a fiddle, all that running, girl, you're stuck in the middle, time after time, line after line, girl, you can run but you just can't hide, no, you just can't hide. Lioness. And all your smooth talk from a forked tongue, but you can't forgive all the wrong you've done. You can spin it, rig it, or dig down deep. You can play yourself, but you can't fool me. I know just who you are. I know just who you are. So here you are, you play like a fiddle, all that running, girl, you're stuck in the middle, time after time, line after line, girl, you can run but you just can't hide, no, you just can't hide. Lion eyes, lion eyes. And so here you are, you play like a fiddle, all that running, girl, you're stuck in the middle, time after time, line after line, girl,
sound check song.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you liked the video, like, comment, subscribe. Help us grow by subscribing to the channel, and also so that you don't miss any videos. Tune in next time when I'm going to tell you about the growing trend in Nashville and the #1 songwriting tip you need for 2019. Thanks for watching, guys. See ya.
Heaven gave me